Right, exactly.
But why do we do that?
To make sure that the mixture is actually working properly.
Yeah, because we don't want to get up to 7,500 feet and then realize, oh, this is
Sierra
not
Night
leaning
traffic
out.
728
We're
on
not going to be able
taxi.
to make it to the place.
18.
We're not going to be able to make it to the destination that we had chosen. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. So let's pull this in.
Off. All right, so we're going to be taking off 18.
Okay.
We'll depart. Depart. To the east, and so what should we do? Set the heading.
So you see how he did?
Yep.
09 Skyhawk 9526 Golf,
So,
turning base, runway 18.
what heading or what runway are we using?
We're gonna use runway 18.
So set it to 18.
Okay. Yeah, 18 there. All right.
Now that's odd. It's showing like the runway would be over that way, but the runway's over this way.
Right, because we're 15.
Ah, very good.
Thank you, man.
Yep. It's always good to do like a little check, kind of when you're on the runway to make sure everything looks like it's lining up.
9526 Golf, turning base, turning final, runway 18.
Yep.
All right, doors and windows.
Okie dokie.
All right, landing light on, taxi light off.
So we'll be departing though out to the southeast. We get up to about 500 feet,
Okay.
and then you can kind of turn out to the southeast. Actually, go ahead and just turn out to the west. I'm sorry, to the east.
Okay.
Make your crosswind. We'll depart off the crosswind.
Okay.
So okay.
So I'll say that we're departing to the east then?
Yeah, just say we're departing runway 18, departure to the east.
Okay, very good. All right,
Okay.
well, that concludes the pre-takeoff checklist, so
All right, very good.
let's go. I'll make the call, and then we'll head on out of here.
Awesome.
All right.
Go ahead and line yourself with the runway, actually, because I know somebody's on final, so we'll let them land, and then we'll make our call.
Oh, there you go. Very nice.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So this will work right here. We'll wait till they're clear of the runway. Okay, I'll open my window then.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, considering it's a bit hot. Wait for them to call there.
Exactly.
They're clear.
Peter 09 Skyhawk 9526 Golf, clear runway 18. Peter 09.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Your show.
Peter Night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is departing runway 18 with a departure to the east of Peter Night. All right, man.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it. All clear.
Very good. Yeah, keep the wings level, and we have just a little bit of wind from the east, southeast. So kind of think about leaning into that wind a little bit.
Okay.
If the airplane wants to what we call weather vane, where it kind of points into the wind a little bit, after you take off, that's okay. You can let it do that as long as you've got like a south ground track. And we'll get up to 500 feet, and then you can make your turn for your crosswind.
All right. 500 feet.
Center traffic, Eddie Bravo, turning right, base 13, touch and go.
Peter Knight traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is turning crosswind for runway 18, Peter O. And time to deploy the sun visors.
Peter 09, Skyhawk 9526 Golf, crossing runway 422. On the ground, Peter 09. Center traffic, Eddie Bravo, turning final 13, touch and go.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So what RPM setting is like a cruise setting?
Like 22 to 2300.
All right, so put in 2300 or something like that. You're gonna have to push the nose down because we don't want to climb anymore, right?
I always do that.
Yep. So give yourself a little bit of trim too to help. Yeah, and let's trim down a little bit.
Yeah.
So that we can get back down to our altitude. 1,000 feet is what we want.
Okay.
Peter 09, Skyhawk 9526 Golf, taking runway 18, stand in the pattern. Peter 09.
Peter 09 traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is about 3 miles to the east, eastbound, final call, Peter 09.
Alright, so I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what we call fingers.
Yes.
Let's do like this here.
Remark. Density
All right, cool. I just want to make sure that, oh, you know what? Tell you what, turn south. Because that airplane all of a sudden has turned in towards us. 7511 Whiskey. Anybody you know? That one you're working on?
What was the tail number again?
11 Whiskey.
11 Whiskey.
7511 Whiskey.
No, I don't.
Okay, I do see him.
I see him, yep.
But we're going to avoid altogether.
Yeah.
So. All right, cool. Very good, very good. Boy, the air's nice and smooth.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Flying in like smooth air, it's like you're just...
Peter 09, Skyhawk 9526 Golf, turning base, downwind, runway 18. Crosswind, Peter 09.
Alright.
It's almost like every word had to be a different button push.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
This traffic, Sirius 1281.
Alright. Now switch this over. Do this right here.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, so we'll just, you know what, just keep flying this heading, actually. Go ahead and set your heading bug for that.
I can do that.
Awesome. And coming over I-75, it looks like right here.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and give me a climb up to 3,500 feet.
3,500.
Uh-oh. You just flew into clouds.
No way, really?
Yes way, my controls.
You have the controls.
All right.
Oh man, I didn't expect this.
Ha ha ha, good.
All right, very good, man. Oh, okay.
They're quite stylish too, might I add, right?
Yes, they're very nice. I'd like to wear these while I'm working on my planes at work.
So nobody distracts you?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I literally can only see the instruments.
All right, your controls.
All right, I have the controls.
Okay,
yeah.
controls. So when we go into instrument conditions or whatever, right? There's a couple things that we need to make sure of.
Okay.
First thing is aviate, fly the airplane. Make sure to try and maintain a certain altitude, a certain pitch, a certain bank, a certain airspeed, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes.
All right. Do me a favor.
Yeah?
Look up.
Oh.
See that? It just in like 1 minute,
yeah.
30 seconds, whatever, we already had a turn.
Okay.
And you know that we got these towers over here,
yes.
right? So let's do this here. Let's come back. Let's give me a south, or actually at least put me on that 155 kind of heading, right?
Okay.
And so here's what I like to do. We aviate. We make sure that we're flying at constant airspeed, or constant altitude, constant heading, and maybe even, if anything, continue to climb, just don't descend, okay? Because you're never going to run into a tower by climbing, basically.
No.
But you might be tempted to go down to get below the clouds, but you could run into something, right? The better thing is to either just keep punching through, and or just kind of like level off and wait it out. So why don't we do this? Go ahead and level me off at 2,600, 2,700. Because here's the other thing: we can't go up to 35 because of the Bravo.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right. So fly that heading, fly an altitude, get the airplane, flying happily.
Even with these things on, it just makes it harder to just do basic stuff. All right.
All right. So does the airplane feel pretty trim, pretty even keel? Looks like you're doing great actually now. Altitude is not moving like at all.
Barely.
Airspeed's looking good. Everything's looking good, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So the first thing is to aviate. Again, you make sure that you're able to fly the airplane. Then the next thing is to navigate. So you go, you know what? All right, I left some, let's assume that we didn't climb,
okay.
Right? We were just, straight and level, all of a sudden we're in clouds and oh my goodness, can't see. Well, let's just say, you know what? It was probably about a minute or two that we were flying into this stuff. Let's do a 180-degree turn and fly the other way. Okay, so why don't you execute a 180-degree turn? If you want to set your heading bug as a reminder, you can do that.
Yeah. That would be good.
Okay, and just give me a right turn. You are clear on the right.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, and just about 10 degrees of bank only. The reason why 10 degrees of bank only is because we want to make sure that the airplane has, that the airplane is not turning at a rate that's going to confuse your brain. You're inside your inner ear, you've got fluid and these little fibrous hair kind of things that tell you if you're climbing, turning, descending, all that kind of stuff. That's why those motion rides at Universal work so well, is because they trick your brain. And we don't want to trick our brains. So we just keep it nice and even like this right here, so that our brain is kind of agreeing with the airplane's instruments.
Take
Okay.
area traffic, White Sirius over the Palm Valley Bridge at 4,500 feet northbound, slope flight. I use float flight all day, every day.
52 Charlie 728.
Exactly.
3752 Charlie.
We're just now across the highway climbing to 2,500.
Roger that. We're at 2,500. Also, just a little bit south of the towers, doing some sim-IMC. Do you want us to go south of Waimama?
We're going to go east of the towers. We'll stay that way.
Roger. We'll make sure to stay away from 39. Okay, cool.
Very good.
So here comes your heading, so you just kind of roll out on that. Yeah, very nice. Just real easy going. Cool.
Not almost there, I mean, almost.
That's right, you know, you got close enough to where, you know, we could probably go back this way here, you know, after flying for like a minute or so, and either A, get into some good weather, or B, you know, not, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Of course, you wouldn't want to go into the Bravo airspace or whatever, so let's do this here. Just go ahead and give me another little turn. Let's go to the south.
Copy, I have 1 Cessna.
This way?
Yes.
Over the rest area, I-75, heading westbound 2000, 310.
And I'm just, you know, turning you again just so that we can stay clear of the Bravo.
Yep.
That's all that is. But let's just say that you've aviated, you know, you made sure the airplane was flying, you've navigated, you've gone back where you thought you were going to get some good weather, and you didn't. Now, what? What would you do? There's one more 8, if you will, ATE.
First turning area, runway 152.
Have you ever heard aviate, navigate, and the third one?
Communicate.
Communicate, cool.
Yeah.
So who are you going to communicate with?
I mean, if we were around here, I guess it'd be Tampa approach, right?
Okay. What frequency would you dial at Tampa approach?
I believe it's 119.9.
Really?
No, I think that's what it is. Like, I'm probably wrong though.
Oh. How many different frequencies do they have for Tampa approach?
You know what? I know there's like, oh, I can find that out.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going south.
Okay.
Let me straighten out here.
All right.
Would you like me to find that out for you?
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and see what you can figure out for me?
All right. Let me see if I can.
That's 2,500. Course traffic.
One of these, maybe. I don't know. Oh, turn coordinator is my friend.
Your directional gyro is also your friend too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and turn us back to a heading south.
No, wrong way.
So let's just say we said maybe this is 118.8, right? Let's see what it says. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it actually gives us bearings on here. That's actually pretty handy. Okay.
That's cool.
But it's not sure what altitude. This is actually a high altitude.
118.8.
Yeah, 118.8. Yep.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know that if I wasn't here, right?
No,
so
no, I wouldn't.
The short answer is this 1965 is probably the one we want, but we don't know 100% right now where we are in relation to Tampa, so we couldn't, 100% definitively know, but I'm 99% sure based off our position that that's the frequency that we would get. The point that I want to bring up, though, is that let's just say we were in Tullahoma, Tennessee, or something like that, right?
Okay.
I have no idea what the approach frequencies are right there and stuff, right? So my go-to, 121.5. There's always going to be somebody available, like, on guard. Yeah, that's our guard frequency. That's our 911, right? So, we got the press and hold function over here.
Yeah.
There it is. Boom.
Okay.
121.5. I'm not going to, I'm going to stay on our 12345 frequency. But guard frequency, you call them, because at this point, I would consider this an emergency. You're a VFR pilot, you're in IMC, we got a problem.
Okay.
So, go ahead and turn me back to the north.
Back to the north?
Yep. So what you would do is you would actually, dial in out 121.5 and you would say, Mayday, Mayday, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie, I'm a VFR pilot in IMC, is there anyone that can help me? That kind of thing, right? And then, if I remember correctly, McDill actually helps monitor that frequency. So they would probably, hopefully somebody would come up. Maybe it would be like Miami Center or something, I don't know,
that's pretty awesome,
or Tampa Approach, frequency. But they would come over and they would say, squawk 7700 or whatever. They would pick you up, or maybe they give you a special code, 4321.
Right.
4321. You punch that into this transponder, and they say, all right, looks like you are, 20 miles southeast of Peter and I. And you go, you know what, that sounds about right, because we're, out there, okay, and it looks like we got you at 2,300 feet. You go, yep, okay, that's good, right? All right, and then they say, okay, do you have GPS on board? And you go, yeah, whatever, right? And they say, all right, cool, can you go direct to Vero Beach?
Right, because they would know where the weather is clear.
They would know maybe where the weather is clear. Now, they're probably not going to have you go to Vero Beach. They might have you go someplace else or whatever, right? But do you know the code for Vero Beach?
The airport code?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay, so it would be at that point you can say, all right, I have the GPS. I do not know the code for Vero Beach. Can you give that to me? And then they say, yeah, it's Kilo Victor Romeo Bravo. Can you punch that in?
Bravo, okay.
I got a clue for you. It's over on the East Coast. It's not going to be very near where we are.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
No, just hit direct. Yep, and then hit waypoint and select waypoint.
Okay.
And then you can punch in V R. And look at that. Vero Beach comes up as like, are you talking about this? And activate.
There you go, KVRB.
Yeah, and now activate it. And boom, there you go. Now you can turn around and you can do whatever you need to do and all that stuff.
Yeah.
How snazzy is that? Okay.
That is a great lesson.
Cool. Alright, go ahead and turn me to the east.
2,800, descending to 2,500.
And whenever you're ready, go ahead and give me a climb, because well, by the time you finish your climb or whatever, we'll be out below below the 6,000 shelf, so go ahead and give me a climb. Go ahead and climb us up to like 3,500 feet at that point.
3,500?
Actually, make that 4,500.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
here we go.
We're going high.
Oh, wow.
Just keep us turning to the east.
Okay.
And let's see if we can establish a VY climb of 74.
74.
Keep that turn coming over to the east. Go ahead and turn more.
Yep,
get that 10 degrees. And you know what? Actually, keep turning to south. Or actually do a 130 or 120. Do 120.
Okay.
Let's try that. I'm trying to watch this airplane on my iPad here. That's kind of to our left. All right, cool. So we got the heading, and we're climbing. Let's just see if we can get that VY now. Watch your bank angle. Cool. And once you feel like you got it established and trimmed, and we've got a good climb and stuff like that, let me know, and I'll take the control so you can take your goggles off.
Here, over the big parking lot.
Alright, I'm somewhere around 70.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Hello.
Peter Knight, practice area, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie's about 5 miles to the south of the towers at 3,700 feet, climbing 4,500 feet. You guys out there, 728?
Yeah, we're about 2 miles east of the tower.
Roger.
And we'll be maintaining 2,500 or lower.
All right, get me back on that heading of 120.
Oh, wow.
Fairfax area, Cessna 172, wind blue, 1,500 feet, and over the 27, just past Andy Town, toll gate northbound, North Fairfax area. Fairfax traffic, we have one Cessna over the Miami Canal, left-hand side rest area.
All right, cool. And just level us off at 4,500 feet.
Okay.
Very light Coyote is holding over Holigan's official 1,603 miles.
So just kind of pitch the nose down. This is the same pitch power trim, kind of just, you do it a little bit more incrementally kind of thing.
Military traffic, Cessna 132 west of blue over the 127 mile bend, line northwest bound, 1,500 coming at 4,500 last call.
All right, cool. I got the controls. You can take your goggles off.
You have the controls.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
That was...
Was that fun?
Yes.
Different, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself, adjusted, accustomed, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do like this here, kind of put us east-ish. Glasses?
Yeah.
Oh. Did they go missing?
I thought I put them in the pocket. Not sure how I could have, oh, they're on the ground, sorry.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, well, just get yourself accustomed, adjusted, all that kind of stuff.
Cessna 172, wind blue, 1,500 feet, northbound over the 27 and over the 26-mile bend, 1,500 feet, coming at 4,500, last call.
All right.
What do you think? You ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, I have the controls.
Your controls.
Oh.
Oh. What's going on? This is a simulated engine failure.
We lost. All right.
Yeah. So what do you think we should do first?
Make sure that we're not dropping down to flaps.
No. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the A, B, C, D, E. Right? A, airspeed, best glide. Best glide in this airplane is 68 knots. So push the nose up. Yep. Give me a little bit of trim. Let's just try and maintain straight and level and trim for 68 or something, right around 70 knots. You don't have to be like right on, but just get a trim so that it's flying itself at like 68 knots.
Okay.
All right. All right, we'll go with that. We'll let it kind of settle in. B, so A and B. B is our best place to land. Do you see a good place to land? If you see something and you want to turn towards it, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, we have something pretty, well, it's probably not the best idea because it's behind us, but...
Oh, no, that's okay. Behind you could be the best option. Go ahead and turn for it.
Okay, we're losing.
That's okay. We're going to lose altitude. That's just right. I'm going to open my window so we get a little bit of air moving through here too. All right. Cool. So just kind of keep it turned. If you need to, you can turn, aggressively to kind of get to where you need to be. Okay, even if you lose altitude, that's okay.
All right. I'm just watching the airspeed. I don't want to
Well, if you got the airplane trim, don't worry about the airspeed. Don't fixate on it.
Okay.
Look for traffic and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yep.
So
Very
A,
good.
B, you saw a spot that you like. Now that we've turned, do you see a better place? Because now you can kind of see what was behind us,
Yeah.
and what was underneath our nose in front of us off to my side. But
no, I still like this big open field right here.
Cool. I like it too.
Yeah.
So we've done A and we've done B.
B.
Now it's time for C, checklist. So
Okay.
think of a backwards 7. Watch this.
Okay. Backwards
Fuel's
7.
on both.
Okay.
Shutoff is in, so it's on, right?
Uh-huh.
Mixture's rich. We're exercising the throttle, making sure nothing's working there.
Yeah.
So we come up. Now we're going to go over circuit breakers. Now the circuit breakers are out. Okay.
Just work our way around to the
Aux fuel pump, the electrical fuel pump. Okay, we're not going to actually turn it on, but boom, we would turn it on. If our engine came back to life with the aux fuel pump coming on,
Okay.
that would probably mean that our engine-driven pump went out. So we would go, boom, engine comes back, cool. We go to wherever we safely can. If you say, you know what, I'm not going to chance it, I'm going to put it down right here anyway,
Yeah.
that's fine. If you say, I'm going to go back to Peter Knight, that's fine. You know, I would probably, at this point, I'd probably go to Plant City, because there's probably more fields that we can make an emergency landing if we need to. We're not flying over Riverview and Brandon and all that kind of stuff, and Apollo Beach and all that water. But anyway, in the meantime, we got the fuel pump. Then maybe that didn't do anything. We make sure the master's on. We're trying the key, seeing if the starter will kick it on. Nothing's happening. Guess what? It's now time for us to, you know, get ready for an emergency landing. Go ahead and pull out your checkmate checklist, though.
Okay.
Look at the backside.
Okay.
And go ahead and read over that.
Power loss in flight, best glide 68.
Okay,
knots
cool.
Indicated airspeed. Noticed wind direction and velocity.
All right, looking out there, the smokestacks are kind of going this way, so we might have a crosswind landing. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's minor. All right, what else you got?
Pick landing site, which we pretty much already have.
We're like right over it, okay?
Yeah.
Watch this. Come off to my side a little bit.
Off to your side a
Yeah,
little
just
bit?
so you can kind of treat it like as if it's a downwind. A normal downwind kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
500, tracking west.
Yep.
Straight ahead.
Fuel shutoff valve is on.
Roger.
Okay.
Fuel shutoff
which
valve
it
is on. Okay, cool.
Fuel selector, check, switch both. Okay,
So
it's on.
It's on both.
Yes, it is. Okay. Aux fuel pump switch on.
Okay, we already turned that on. That didn't do anything yet.
That's on. Mixture full rich.
Yep.
Magnetos check all.
Okay.
And then master on.
All right, none of that worked. So now what?
If no restart and time permits, maintain best glide.
Okay.
Go aux 7700 on the
because now it's time to declare. We did the airspeed, the best landing spot, the checklist, declare an emergency. 121.5, 7700, mayday, mayday, mayday. We're going down.
Okay.
We're 15 southeast of Peter O, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what else you got?
Okay. Declare emergency.
Yep.
Mixture full lean idle cutoff.
So now it's basically we're turning everything off.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Okay. Fuel shutoff valve off. Right. That
Cool.
makes sense. Seatbelts, harnesses, make sure that they're
All right.
flaps as needed.
Cool. Do you see a place you can land?
Yeah.
All
pretty
right.
much.
I want you to get me there like you would a normal landing now.
Like a normal landing.
Like a normal landing, like flaps.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, yeah, we're at 1,000.
Let's do it. So first notch of flaps. Okay. And keep turning. Because you don't want to get too far from your landing spot. Right?
Yeah.
Watch your airspeed. Let the nose go down. Remember, the airplane's trimmed, right? So let the nose drop. It's going to maintain that best glide. It's like almost at this point, we're committed to this landing. So the nose goes down, that's okay. We need to make it back to our landing site. Okay.
All right.
So the flaps won't work unless the master's on. Okay.
Right.
But we could turn everything else off. The fuel shutoff valve, the key can go off. Everything else, whatever.
Right.
Avionics can go off. We want to limit as much as we can. All right. Let's put in the next notch of flaps.
Can we fly this low?
Yeah. All right. Cool. And look, we could totally make that landing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Go ahead and give me power. Let's go around.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I'll close my window now. All right, keep that nose down. We're almost into a power, or we're approaching potentially a power on stall.
Yeah.
And that when you have to do a go around, that's what you're doing right there. Is you got the flaps are in, the trim is set, whatever, and you're adding that power. That where the nose pops up and we almost had like a stall. That's what we call what could become, if you will, an elevator trim stall.
Got it.
Basically, you've trimmed the airplane and you cranked that power, and the nose went wah, and you were trying to like have to push down. It's possible to trim the airplane so much that you can't push the nose down and recover.
That's what I felt almost.
Yeah.
And now, okay, yeah, that's a great learning experience, because with the trim, you know, proper now it's easier to push.
Right. Awesome.
Wow. All right.
All right, so just you know, take me up to whatever altitude you want. We don't have to go like real high or anything like that, because that's pretty much what we got right there. What do you think? Do you want to try it again? Did you like that one? Did you want to do anything else?
Well, do we have time?
I think we got time. We can do another one. Or we can do something else, you know.
That, for me, that was a good learning experience.
Yeah.
It definitely scared me when we got low to the ground. And you had to, you know, kind of take over the controls to help me with that. So, if you don't mind, I would like to do something like that again.
Okay, cool. So let's just get a good VY climb. Just keep us going. And you can go to the south. That way we're not staring into the sun.
Yeah.
And another thing that I said, you know, we were 15 miles southeast of Peterborough, and I was basing that based off of my opinion and my knowledge of the area, right? But if you had an engine failure and because what you should be able to do is the engine goes out and you're like, well, that's rather inconvenient, and you know, get 68 knots, great, cool. You trim for it. Airspeed's done. You pick your best landing spot right there. Cool, awesome. You go boom, 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 right? I have just spent 20 seconds, approximately, without calling this stuff out. I spent 20 seconds in my world, if you will, and I've already determined the airplane's not going to start again. And if I'm up at 5,500 feet, I've got all the time in the world almost to make a mayday call and stuff, but watch this. I can go back, I can go nearest airport, and boom, I know exactly where I am in relation. I am 14 south of Plant City.
8 miles to northeast.
And I know I'm south because it's a 001 heading to the airport. So I give them like an exact, you know, 14.4. I mean, they know exactly where I am. They may ask things like, what kind of airplane are you? What color? How many people are on board? How much fuel? They want to know what to look for, how big of a fireball, and how many bodies to look for potentially if you were to like crash, you know.
Right.
Because they don't know your skill. They don't know if you got it under control or what. So, anyway.
All right, so we're approaching 3,000.
Okay, that's okay. We're beyond the shelf, but oh no, you just lost your pitch. All right, so airspeed, right?
Yeah.
So maintain 68. Pitch the nose up, and you know give yourself a good couple swipes of trim. Yeah. Awesome. Look how much faster you got there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Now, what? Now what are you going to do?
B is best landing.
All right, where do you think is your best landing spot right now?
Oh man.
Again, if you see something and you like it, turn towards it, and if if you see something better, then it's fine too.
Maybe this field down here.
Okay.
That's a pretty big, wide open field.
Let's turn for it, you know.
There is some water down there, though.
Well, yeah, I think we could probably avoid the water. There might be a little bit of a marshy thing. For practice, we'll just use this. Okay. Because I like things that are close by rather than going, oh, well, they're, 12 miles out that way, it looks like a nice place. No, I'm going to put it right down here. Even if it's not a good spot for us to actually land, we'll just pretend like this is it, okay? So turn for it, make sure we're not getting too far from it, okay?
All right.
You can even just, kind of circle it or whatever. But in the meantime, do your checklist.
Okay, so...
Or, your memory aids, and then you verify with the checklist that you didn't forget anything.
What?
So your
memory
aids is going to be that backwards 7 thing.
Okay.
Okay. So we need a couple of different things for ignition, right? In here, we need fuel, air, and spark. So check the fuel. We check the fuel. Fuel's on both. Fuel shut off. The valve is in. Mixture's rich. Okay. That's all the fuel stuff. Air, throttle. Exercising that. That's not doing anything. Okay. So we've come up. Now we go over circuit breakers. Would be like spark, if you will.
Yeah.
The fuel pump, that's mixture as fuel again, or whatever, right? Maybe it comes to life, maybe it doesn't, okay? Master and mags, that's it. Now at this point, we're at 1,700 feet. Probably not a lot of time to do the rest of everything, right? So as far as the rest, like actually verifying the checklist.
Yeah.
And doing the Mayday calls.
You know what?
What's that?
Can I switch to landing spot?
Sure.
Look at this big field out here.
Okay, that's fine. Yep. So at this point, here's what I would do. I would go, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to make this thing a safe landing.
Yeah.
All right. So do that.
All right. All right. I can do this.
Yeah.
This is going to be my downwind right here.
Okay.
Like a practice pattern.
Yeah. It's just a practice pattern with 0 power, you know, kind of thing. And again, at this point you would be using whatever flaps, making sure seatbelts are on, remove sharp objects from your face.
Yes, like sunglasses.
Yep.
All right, first notch of flaps.
And remember, just make sure you're not getting too far from your proposed landing site. Watch that airspeed.
Yeah.
Let the nose drop.
Let it drop?
Let it drop. Holding it back is not going to do anything but slow you down.
Okay.
And then that's going to reduce your glide ratio. We need the forward speed to keep that lift.
Okay.
A lot of people like to pull back because they think, oh, I'm just going to keep that altitude. No, you remember, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. Cool. So maybe you say, all right, cool, I can make my landing, and you slap all the flaps down or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You turn everything off that you can remember, and guess what we do? We also crack the doors open because we don't want to impact hard and jam the doors shut and not be able to get out. Okay. Let's get our engine back, and you can do your go-around.
All right.
I don't know. Looks like there's a lot of trees and bushes here, man. What are you trying to do to me?
Yeah, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't the best.
It's okay that you changed. I mean, because again, what I'm not worried about right now is that you pick the best spot ever in the history of mankind. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for you to kind of see how much time and energy and effort, whatever, does it take to do all the different maneuver or all the different procedural stuff.
Right.
Okay. And you can see that. I mean, it will glide. This airplane will glide.
Yes.
And if we sat down and we hit a couple of bushes or trees, whatever. That's why we got our seatbelts on. If we hit some kind of marshy, muddy, mucky stuff or whatever. The airplane, in an emergency landing kind of scenario like that, the airplane will probably sustain some damage. It's going to be what it's going to be. The main thing is that you and I get out alive.
Right.
Airplanes can be fixed. You and I are harder to fix, aren't we?
Yes, a lot harder.
All right, cool.
We don't just have rivets and stuff.
Sometimes it'd be a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Take me back to Peter O.
Okay. Let's do it. What am I doing here?
Awesome. So again, depending on what altitude you've got, when you have an engine failure, you can determine if you've got enough time or energy you know, in the airplane to do everything else, or if you need to, you can go ahead and give me a turn. Or if you need to change it up.
Roger.
728, you still here?
We're still here.
All right, we are 20.9 approximately southeast of the airport. We're headed back in.
Sounds good. See that.
Like it's a 20.9 approximately.
Yeah, I like that. Very, yeah, very good.
Alright, so just level us off at like 2,000 feet is fine. And when you are, you know, established and all that kind of stuff, I would like you to look at your checklist, and we'll do kind of like, it's kind of like what they call the descent and approach, you know, phases of that checklist. Again, get the airplane, you know, cruise power setting and trimmed and, you know, happy flying.
Yeah.
And then you can do all that stuff. Oh, another thing, I mean, your first landing site over here,
yeah,
I really like that one. That's why I like to do engine failures right over this this open area right here. It's like a sod farm. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's just say you have like a field. Like here's like a square of land.
Yeah.
Corner to corner is actually your longest slot then. So this one was fine because it's wide open and it was nice and long, you know, otherwise. But if you ever have like a square,
yeah,
you go, I don't know. Well, you go corner to corner, you just bought yourself, you know, whatever the hypotenuse or whatever. I don't remember all that geometry stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
I get it.
Cool.
I was actually gonna tell you. I was just thinking of it in my head right before you said it. But you know, with all the flying that we do, this field right here. Yeah, this is like the first place I did like turns around a point and stuff.
Yeah,
so
this is my favorite spot right here.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff around, and even down here, right to our left, beneath the main gear, there's it's also a big open field too.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, a lot of good spots over here.
All right, so our descent checklist.
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
Mixture is rich, which it is. Fuels both.
50 at 6 visibility 10 ceiling 1000 overcast temperature missing dew point missing altimeter 3013 remarks density altitude missing.
Watch, let's go ahead and reduce power just a little bit so we can kind of have
Tampa,
a nice slow
Peter
descent.
O'Knight Airport. Automated weather observation. 123 Zulu weather wind 150 at 6 visibility 10 ceiling 1000 overcast temperature missing dew point missing altimeter 3013 remarks density altitude missing.
All right, so what do you think?
So the winds are at 150 at 6 knots.
Okay.
Tampa, Peter O'Knight Airport. Automated weather observation. 1237 Zulu weather wind 150 at 6 visibility 10.
Probably land 18.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Only a 30-degree deflection. It's the most aligned with the with the wind. So.
All right.
Cool.
So at 10 miles, approximately 10 miles to the southeast, inbound for runway 18.
Sure.
So, all right. So, altimeter set, instruments. We can do this.
Okay, air traffic 2529 Juliet, Cessna 150.
18.
Will be left face to final 10 full stop. Okay, traffic.
All right, cool.
Okay, traffic, Skyfly 659, turn to left crossing, sorry, 10, okay.
We're coming up on, oh, didn't mean to do that. Coming up on the shelf here. Let me get back on track.
Okay. Yep, we have to be below 1,200 feet before we get over I-75.
Yeah, which is pretty far up there.
Yep.
I think we'll be out just fine.
Yep. So real quick, I'll give you the short version. In that 180, the downwind is 360, right?
Yeah.
For our 45-degree entry, we're actually going to subtract 45. Because instead of this, we're going to enter like this right here to our downwind base final, right? That, so 45, I'm sorry, 360 minus 45 is 315.
Yeah.
We've got a 309 right now. I'd say that's, I mean, our tracking is 3112.
Right.
If we pretty much follow this line, we're like perfectly aligned to enter the downwind. There you go, 45, downwind, base final.
Yeah, that's almost
10.
It's like a perfect setup, just about, isn't it?
Yep, that's cool.
So, yep, all right, cool. So I'm going to be quiet now. I'll let you fly the airplane. You can do the rest of your checklist or whatever you feel like you need. We're approaching the 10-mile mark, and, you know, I'll let you make a call and let them know what we're going to do.
All right, man. I just want to make sure that we're below the 1,200, that's all.
That's fine, yep.
Black Air traffic check 641, Fox Tango 3 miles north, be maneuvering engine 45 left downwind 10, Black Air.
And Peter and night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie, approximately 10 miles to the southeast of Peter O, inbound for runway 18, Peter O.
Yeah,
cool.
What the hell was that? I said Peter O like 10 times.
That's all right. I think it was only 3, but that's all right.
Yeah. All right, so there's our 1,200.
Yep.
Bring it back in a little bit.
Air traffic 1 Fox Tango, Tango to the left 45, 10, following traffic down, Black Air.
Okay, traffic, Skyfly 6.
There we go. Got some bumps.
Wait a minute. That's not what I ordered.
Turn to final,
I thought I ordered smooth air.
Ah. That sun is coming up. Now we're starting to, all right.
Could be a little bit of a wind shear shift boundary kind of thing, too. But.
All right, so we're just under 1,000. Coming in pretty good.
Cool. And you remember those white cranes that are out this way here? Okay.
Yeah.
If we fly over those and what I call the artificial shoreline, it's like the docks or whatever. The docks is a good visual reference for the downwind for runway 18.
Okay.
So remember, we're going to kind of have like a north heading and be going, kind of flying like right over those white cranes and towards and over the docks. So.
All right. So as we approach the white cranes, turn above them, stay.
Well, I mean, like I would say, yeah, stay at like 900 feet or 1,000 feet. 907 is technically the pattern altitude.
Right.
But I'm okay with either of those altitudes, 900 or 1,000. I don't want to go too much below or above that.
All right.
If you get down to 800, I'm going to say something. If you get above, to like 1,100, I'm going to say something. But 900 is, what we want to aim for as far as our pattern altitude. So just keep going this way here.
Night traffic, 6113, Tango Uniform is crossing runway 422 Peter O.
Oh.
Okay.
There's the technical. Okay. So as we get in here.
Yep. Sorry.
Go for it.
Peter night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is approximately 5 miles to the southeast, inbound for the 45-degree entry for downwind runway 18 Peter O.
I missed that. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Yep. So as we get to about, anywhere from about 2 to 2.5 miles from here, you go, okay, in just a couple of seconds, I'm going to start my turn kind of thing. And if we are within about a mile and a half, something like that, again, your ground speed is going to be the main factor there, okay?
Okay.
At this point here, our ground speed is 110 knots, so we're going about 10 knots faster than usual. So maybe about 2 miles, we would go ahead and turn in or whatever. And you see the white cranes, we're going to kind of turn and kind of fly over them and be on the downwind.
Yeah, the two white cranes next to each other? Okay.
Yeah.
Peter Night traffic, check down 133, Tango uniform is departing runway 18, left close pattern, Peter.
Okay.
Cool. So this will work out real well because we'll be entering the pattern and she'll be taking off.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. So
you see we're at like 2.3, so it'll be like just about perfect, right? In about 3, 2, 1, we're at the 2 mile mark.
There we go.
Kind of start to turn in and call that you're entering the downwind for runway 18.
All right.
Peter, night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is entering the downwind for runway 18, Peter O.
And 52 Charlie, can you hear 3 Tango uniform?
Affirmative. We heard, including your call, 3 calls just now.
Okay, because I didn't get a response from anybody, so. I asked you for a radio check twice a little while ago.
I heard crossing the runway and departing, and then now your call.
Okay, so it sounds like nobody hears us until they're in the pattern. 10.
Cool. All right, so this is good. So when we come and beam the numbers, power is going to come back to about 1,600 RPMs.
Okay.
And then you'll start working the flaps in.
All right, there's our numbers.
Okay.
1,600.
And under 110, first notch of flaps. Cool. And when you feel like it's...
That's runway champ turning right crosswind, runway 1 into that.
When you feel it's like it's stabilized, make your turn, make your call.
Yep. Oh.
Peter, night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is turning base for runway 18, Peter O.
Man.
Cool. That's right. Go ahead and give me just a little bit more power.
A little bit more power.
Yeah, that's runway champ turning right downwind, runway 1 into that.
Keep turning, keep turning.
Yep.
We don't want to get too close. We want to keep it in a little bit tighter.
Peter Night traffic 728, 10 miles southeast inbound runway 18, Peter Night traffic.
20 notch.
Cool.
All right, and I'll turn final.
Okay.
Peter, night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is turning final for runway 18, a full stop, Peter O.
Peter Night traffic, section 3, Tango uniform is on the left downwind runway 18, Peter O.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear still, Tango uniform.
All right,
Full
third notch.
flaps.
Say again, I was talking.
Just letting you know, I can still hear you loud and clear from 52 Charlie.
All right, let's pull the power out some more now. Because we're pitching for airspeed, we're power for altitude. Does it feel like it's trimmed at 65 knots?
No.
Okay. Now pull the power all the way out, actually. There you go. Cool. Because the altitude, power for altitude. Here, let go.
Okay.
Yeah, let the nose drop a little bit. That's fine. We'll trim up a little bit. Full flaps, yep. All right, cool. Getting the airplane trimmed like this is kind of important because it makes the landing transition so much easier. So as we get down here, we'll kind of level off. A little bit of right rudder, a little bit of left aileron maybe. Yep, like this right here. Okay, just hold it. Hold the nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. Yeah, there you go. Cool. It's like you want to keep the nose on the horizon like this right here. You see how I'm doing a wheelie?
Yes, yes.
All right, we've already landed, right? And I could still do the wheelie, so that's why you want to keep that back pressure so that you just kind of wait till the airplane is completely done flying. And we'll go all the way to the end of the runway.
All right. Understood.
Cool.
All right.
If you need to, give yourself a little bit of gas so we can get off the runway, that's fine too. we'll clear call and clean up.
Yep.
Zero night traffic 728. That's 5 miles southeast of runway 18. Peter night traffic.
And Peter night traffic, be advised there's a crane in the channel, not with a flag on it, standing straight up, getting moved by a tugboat.
Peter night traffic, Skyhawk 3552 Charlie is clear of runway 18 Peter O.
Cool.
Alright, and then I know he's coming in, so...
Hey, you're fine. They're just doing pattern stuff, I think.
So, stove off.
I was making sure our tail was all the way past the whole short line. It is.
Okay. Taxi, Peter, heat. Extra wire. Finger length. Trim, take off. Alrighty.
Let's do this. And let's see, there's a Cirrus taxiing this way, so let's see where he's coming from over this way here.
Yeah.
He might be one of your buddies. Oh, is he being pulled? Okay, never mind.
He's being taxied.
Oh, Sierra Yankee, okay.
Yeah, that we work on that plane all the time.
Yeah. Had a few little issues, huh?
Yeah. That plane, he bought it, and it just, there's some issues that he's dealing with. So.
Yeah.
What do you think next to golf?
Yeah, let's do that.
See how everybody's doing today.
Bye.
John. There's the Cessna I'm working on, the yellow one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Way back in the back there.
So let me ask you this here: if you were going to buy a single engine, if money wasn't an issue, and you're going to buy a single engine airplane,
it would be this plane right here.
B-52 Charlie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this plane more than anything, man.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that she's a bad plane. She's a very good plane.
Yeah.
Maybe with a nice new paint job like that, she would look even better. Stuff like that.
I'd redo a bit of the avionics as well. But
yeah, maybe put a 530 there or something like that.
Yeah, something that can actually integrate with a 345 nicely.
Yep. But I'm just curious, like kind of from the avionics standpoint, what you thought of that?
Yeah.
I will say the jury's out a little bit, but one of the things I really do like about the Tecnum, I'm not sure if I like it 100%, but I do think I kind of like that G3X.
Peter night traffic 728 left base 18 Peter.
The touchscreen thing I could, whatever, but it's a nice display.
Yeah, all the newer stuff, man. I've played around with like the NXIs on the new Cirruses. They're special, man.
Yeah.
All right, so let's verify that our ELT is silent. Okay.
Cool.
We don't hear anything.
Yep.
That's a good thing. Avionics are coming off.